What's going on, everybody? You are listening to the New World Order of Podcast. This is Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. This is your boy JD, aka OTR. Mic drop in the building.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Jay, aka OTR Messiah, aka Full Time Jay. Yeah, we back. You laughing at me?
I'm laughing. Hold up. Go ahead, Trey.
What's going on, everybody? This is your man Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Thursday Night Trey, aka Watch Party Trey.
Bro, I'm laughing because anytime I do the intro, my wife is in the background imitating me, so I had to switch it up this time. I told her that I was not about to hear your lips moving, doing so. Yo, what it do? This is your number one crew. This is Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast.
Dang, you got a hype man in the background.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
but JD, you forgot something though. You forgot something.
What?
Today is the prediction show, and you forgot to announce that you're the prediction champion.
Oh yeah, I did. Well,
reigning and defending.
Well, I am. I usually end it with that: reigning and defending, undisputed heavyweight prediction champion. But that I don't know about this one, man. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous.
It's all right. I'll go ahead and take my title back.
I don't know.
You said you're gonna take the title back.
I think Jay I think his predictions is about to be like paper-fied. I don't think he's about to go on he's about to go based upon his feelings. I think he's about to go based upon paper.
We'll see.
Hi, Beckham Bath. Appreciate you joining the show. Shout out to Big Franco Live on IG Live. Yeah, so everybody, this is welcome to episode 190 of the Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. This is our 2026 Elimination Chamber predictions. Once again, like every PLE that isn't a Big Four, this is again a four match show. So we can go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and start how these normally start, which is pretty sure the women's match is going to be first. So we go ahead and get started with the women's chamber match. We low-key kind of played our hand last week, but things could change this week. So in the women's elimination chamber, we have Kiana James. This will be her first elimination chamber versus Asuka versus Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley versus Tiffany Stratton versus Raquel Rodriguez. Who you got?
As much as I hate saying this, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I hope I'm wrong. I feel like it's going to be Tiffany Stratton.
Golly.
Tiffany.
I don't see nobody else winning, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. I was going with Tiffany Stratton. Yeah.
You going with her too?
Yeah, that Charlotte losing threw it off. So
we appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, appreciate the subscription.
No.
But yeah, I'm just going off that. Like,
if they want to throw us a curveball, who's old girl that won in the Charlotte match?
Kiana James.
Kiana, yeah.
Yeah. If they want to throw us a curveball, I mean, it could be if they're trying to throw somebody new in the mix with Jade, it could be that. But I feel like it's going to be Tiffany.
Who you got, JD? Tiffany?
Mm-hmm. Right. My runner-up is Raquel, but
yeah, and that's my overall winner. I'm picking Raquel Rodriguez, big sexy, big mommy cool. I'm picking her, and we're gonna fuck some shit up. It's gonna be a triple threat. Her, Stephanie, and Liv, because Liv did pick Stephanie, which she cracked her in the head with that microphone.
She did.
Wait,
Um,
so you saying that Raquel is going to put herself?
Nah, I told you it can't happen that way. And the reason why it can't happen that way is because Liv made her decision. Liv would have had to make her decision after Elimination Chamber for that
Yeah,
to
I was
work.
about to say. So Raquel's going to win an elimination chamber match and say that she wants her title match to be a triple threat.
yep,
I can see that.
I mean,
that's
but
what's going to happen.
they already said the winner is fighting Jade.
I don't care what they said. Shit changes all the time.
It's
That is
not going
true.
to change.
Shit changes all the time. So I'm sticking with what I'm sticking with. So I got Raquel, and I think that they're gonna end up because we WrestleMania ain't till what April 19th,
The
18th.
only
Yeah,
thing that I could say that could happen is if she was to win and fight Jade, I see Liv making Raquel lose and say there could be only one women's champion in Judgment Day.
yeah.
I just don't. I just
Look at the
now.
way that Liv looked at Jade Monday after she hit Stephanie with that microphone.
I mean, we all knew that Liv was going to go after Stephanie.
Yeah, we did.
We knew that. My thing is that if for some
What up,
reason
True?
Liv was going to pick Jade, then I would have went with Raquel to face
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
But the fact that Liv picked Stephanie, I think that kind of puts Raquel out of it, and that puts it more on somebody from SmackDown winning. That's just
Tiffany, yeah, Tiffany got it. They got to run it back because they ain't had a rematch.
Yeah, yeah. I'm rolling with Raquel. We gonna
Hey,
see.
it's a good pick. It's a good pick though.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Because I would, and then speaking of your Kiana James point, I could see her being like in the final three, or and possibly the final two, um, in the chamber.
Yeah.
If Raquel wins, she's not winning clean. If Raquel wins, she's winning because somebody comes in the cage and interferes in the match. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, probably Roxanne.
Well, the thing about Roxanne is she had that surgery she had something benign in her back that she had to have surgery for. So that's why she's been out. So who knows when she's coming back. But yeah, if I had to pick a secondary person to win, based off of y'all Charlotte point, I might pick Alexa Bliss, as my second option.
And then
Because that will
Charlotte
play
turned
because
on
that will play
Alexa.
into the Charlotte thing.
Oh yeah, it could. And
Y'all
that'd
believe
be a triple threat match.
I could see that being a triple threat match. Yes, that right there. I
Charlotte,
can see
Alexa, and Jade.
But Charlotte would have no claim to fight Jade because she lost her qualifying match.
I mean, she has all the claim. Just how
it's
Jade
Charlotte. I was
bucking
about to
up.
say Charlotte
Yeah,
sure
like
can get into a match at any
But the
time.
whole point of Charlotte's character change is that she's not using her influence and power anymore.
Until Alexa Bliss wins, and then she uses it to get into the match.
facts.
See, what y'all are saying is what I think is going to happen on the other side.
But see, it can happen both ways because she uses the power of best friend status.
Exactly. Because then Raquel could easily make a case on why she would want to fight Stephanie.
I get what you're saying, but I just feel like it's such a stretch because we know that now that Liv made her choice, whoever's winning the match is supposed to fight Jade.
And during their backstage segment, they were like, "Oh, this is about to be a piece of cake at WrestleMania. I'm gonna beat Stephanie. You're gonna win the Elimination Chamber and beat Jade. We both gonna be champions."
I mean, what did I say last week? I said I think that Raquel is playing the long game, and she's gonna get Liv too comfortable, thinking that it's automatic. She's gonna pick Jade.
Yeah, but we also said that it really depended on when Liv made her decision.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
He changes his mind the day of the stream. You see that?
No, I changed my mind after I saw
Monday.
I changed my mind on Monday. I changed my mind on because at first I thought that I didn't think that she was going to pick. I didn't think she was going to pick her on Monday. I said she might jump her, but then once she picked, I said, "Screw it, Raquel's still going to win the the qualifier match," and she did. I think that was done for a reason. I didn't think they did it so Raquel could fight Jade. That's
I
what
think
Now,
they did it so that Raquel could get in the match and she ultimately loses the chamber match. And then she starts resenting Liv and ends up maybe taking her out. I don't know, something like that. I
or
kind of feel like that's what's going to happen.
Liv could be the one that try to help in Elimination Chamber and costing her to lose if she's one of the final two. Therefore, Raquel's claim to Adam Pearce is that if it wasn't for Liv's involvement in that match, I would have won, and therefore triple threat match.
So I see it like this. Because Judgment Day has a way of when they do break up, it normally happens at big events. It's, recently, it's been SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
What happened at the last WrestleMania? Dom pinned Finn to win the IC championship.
Yeah,
We have a triple threat. What if Liv pins Raquel to win the women's championship? Because it's a triple threat. She don't got to pin Stephanie. And
true.
then this will be 2 times that Liv has screwed over Raquel,
Yeah.
eliminating her in the Rumble and then pinning her at WrestleMania.
I mean, we all said that this is gonna be the WrestleMania of multiple title matches, like multiple contender, yeah,
Yeah.
multiple contender title matches. So we already know that's gonna probably happen, especially the way that the roster is scarce at this point. Um, I feel like that if Liv interacts in Elimination Chamber, Raquel doesn't have to win to get to be in the triple threat match.
That is true.
I don't think that.
To me, that'd be a better way to put Raquel in a triple threat match with them is basically Liv costing her the match. I just don't see her.
Y'all could see it being a triple threat at Mania, but just not because Raquel wins the chamber.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not taking out the fact that it could be a triple threat match. I'm just taking out the fact that Raquel's gonna win to make it a triple threat match.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody that was on Instagram, don't worry, we coming back. But okay, so y'all both got Tiffy, I got Raquel. All right, so let's you want to save the men's chamber match for last?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So because this event is in Chicago, we have 2 people on one poster that happen to be from the city. One actually born there, one lives there. And that is we have
married into the city.
married into the city.
Married into the city.
So ladies first, let's start. We have AJ Lee versus the Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch for said Intercontinental Championship. Who wins and why? And while y'all do that, I'm gonna get Instagram set back up.
I'm going with AJ Lee. I think the only reason I'll go with AJ Lee is because I feel like it makes for a better storyline with AJ Lee beating Becky Lynch. She can continue with the conspiracy theory, and then they can, set the rematch up for WrestleMania. I feel like if Becky wins, then that's kind of it. It kind of forces AJ to go to the back of the line.
I'm picking Becky on account of a natty interference.
Ooh, okay.
Which makes the IC championship a fatal 4-way with Natty, Becky, AJ, and what's her name? Maxine Dupree.
I can see that.
Fantasy booking.
I can see that.
Okay. So
it could still happen even with AJ winning.
Yeah, it could.
They still set it up.
I would like AJ to win, but I'm picking Becky to win.
So Truth, he going off his thing, he picked Raquel for the chamber, and he is picking Becky to win this match. And I'm picking Becky as well, because besides the fact, I'll explain my real reason why, but my petty reason why.
I know your reason. This is AJ's second fucking match, and because it's in Chicago, they're not gonna have both of the motherfuckers in Chicago winning.
Why wouldn't they? This is
Well,
AJ Lee and CM
first
Punk
off,
we're talking about.
first off, yeah, that and because fuck that. They both don't need to win that shit in Chicago. And it makes
What did
more
I
sense.
what did I tell you, Jay?
It makes more sense for Becky. It also makes more sense for Becky to win because we hadn't seen AJ on TV since when?
And what's that supposed to mean?
I'm just asking a
Series.
question.
Bro,
I guess you're saying it because you don't know.
Survivor Series.
Like, when's the because she signed this multi-year deal, but we haven't
Yeah,
seen her. So
we
until she
knew
starts
that
showing up
first.
a little more
sign a
consistently, I won't pick her to win shit.
But she
Yeah,
didn't
but we
sign.
knew that she wasn't going to be there consistently at first because she had that book deal and that signing tour that she was on. So we already knew this.
I don't care.
She didn't sign a multi-year full-time deal. She
Yeah.
just signed a multi-year
A
deal.
multi-year
Now,
deal.
the background of it is it could be a multi-year with certain dates, like everybody else does.
So pretty
Listen,
much, people complain about champions not being there, and y'all want to put it on a person that's not there.
I'm not saying I want to put it on there. I'm just saying what's going to happen, and that's what's going to happen. It doesn't make sense for AJ to lose, for them to swing another storyline with AJ and whoever else to get them back in the title picture. It
Who
makes
said that
more
they had to
sense.
swing another storyline for Becky to not for Becky to not fight her again?
Yeah, because you got to think about off of Becky Lynch's character right now and think about how she's been acting. I'm just thinking about the storyline. And to me, the storyline makes more sense with AJ winning, Becky swinging her conspiracies around and stuff like that. And ultimately, she ends up getting Adam Pearce to basically make a WrestleMania match with her and AJ. It just, the narrative fits better
for AJ to retain.
I don't know if she's gonna retain. Who says she's gonna retain?
I'm asking.
Especially if it's a fatal four way, she might not retain. If we're putting a fatal four way on at WrestleMania, my pick might be Maxine Dupree.
My pick is.
It could be Natty.
Yeah,
I'll probably go Natty, but yeah, I'm picking Becky. I mean, whatever. I'm picking Becky, and I'm not mad at. I never thought that Becky was going to win clean. I'm not mad at what JD said about Natty somehow getting involved, or like Natty coming out and then Maxine coming out to try to stop Natty.
Well, Maxine got knocked unconscious. So I said Maxine got knocked unconscious, so she's under concussion protocol right now.
Yeah,
so
that just means that she won't have a match. She can still show up.
That just means that she ain't showing up.
If Becky wins, she's winning by either disqualification or she's winning because somebody's interfering.
Yeah, but either way, Becky's going to win. I mean, I really don't care how she wins.
That don't count. We need to have some rules on this, okay? If it isn't a DQ, or if it is
no. See, the thing about the special points is if you get correct how the shenanigans happen, that's how you get the extra points. All I'm saying is she's gonna win straight up. Like she's gonna win.
She's not winning straight up.
I'm not saying how.
He doesn't want extra. He doesn't want extra points. He's just saying that Becky's gonna win, so he gets the 1 point.
I don't care about the points. I just want Becky to win.
She's not winning straight up though. That's crazy.
No, not straight up as in no shenanigans. I'm just saying I don't care what the shenanigan is, so I'm not going to say what it is because I don't care what it is. Rebecca Quinn is winning.
Wow. All I'm going to say is wow. Just wow.
What's wrong with that? Because this match, look, True said Jay trying to add points.
Man, you know me. I'm trying to pat my stats, man. Come on.
So how do you think AJ wins then? I'll give you that.
How do I think AJ wins?
Is it going to be by tap out?
Yeah, of course it's going to be by tap out.
I mean, that's been the whole running narrative is that she tapped her out twice.
Listen, I'm thinking about storylines. And if I'm thinking about storylines, I'm thinking about the future and how they set up WrestleMania. To me, it's a lot more difficult for them to set up off of a Becky win. You got to now start adding in all these outside elements and all these other parts and bits and pieces and stuff like that. so that they can bring this match tenfold. Versus if AJ wins, they can kind of keep the same storyline that they have. Becky can go deeper into her conspiracies and all, every Raw she comes out and takes over the show and goes on a rant about how it was a setup and they didn't want the title on her and this and that. And then basically what it does is it ends up forcing Pierce, because she goes back to corporate or she goes back to her lawyers like she did last time. And see, you starting to see, I can tell with your face is that you're like, shit, he might be right.
I don't care.
That's all I said. All I said.
God, for one, go ahead.
I still think that my narrative for it kind of writes itself, and it's more WWE type claim. And my only proof is that when Maxine had got her rematch, Natty interfered. AJ came out to save. Maxine.
She didn't come out to save her that time.
Yeah, remember when she ran out when Natty was okay? She ran out when her and Natty had that one-on-one and Natty was beating her. Okay, so she came out there and then Becky interfered in that and took out AJ.
Yeah,
because when AJ came out the first time, it was when Becky and Maxine had a one-on-one.
Natty and Becky have not had their one-on-one yet, right?
No.
Cool. So we already know that a IC title match is coming in the future for Natty because she's involved in that whole IC title catastrophe that's going on. So,
but she is and she isn't, though. I mean, I get what you're saying. She is, but she hasn't.
She doesn't really have a claim to get.
That's what I'm saying.
She beat Maxine twice. She was a former champion. That's a matter, though.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying.
She's not even involved with Becky right now. She's involved.
She has to get herself involved with Becky and AJ specifically. And I'm not saying that it can't come. It probably is going to come Saturday.
It can come this Saturday because when AJ came out to come after Becky to help Maxine, to come after Natty to help Maxine, Becky interfered in that. So I could see Natty interfering to help Becky win and then on Monday or whatnot, I'm the reason why you won. I deserve a title shot.
Well, the whole thing is Natty wants to beat Becky for the title.
Yeah.
I think she's already come out and said that.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to beat Becky. So if she did interfere, it would literally just to be for Becky to keep the title so she could take it off of her.
Right. But because of where we're going, it definitely will end up being a fatal four-way.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we're not going to get a fatal four-way. I'm just saying that Becky's going to win.
I'm not saying that we're not going to get one. I just think AJ's going to win. Did I say AJ's going to take the title, though? I just said AJ's going to win. What if AJ won by DQ?
No, this is a title match. You're picking.
No. Hell no. Oh, no. You cannot get that off. No.
No, absolutely not.
Hey.
No.
Why? Because you can see it happening?
No, because it's a title match.
And what's that? It's not that it's a no DQ match. If it was a no DQ match, and I'd be like, all right, then cool.
Okay, so this the precedent going forward. I just want it to be known. So with title matches, we could pick somebody to win the match but not win the title. That's what we're doing, and that's going to be a legitimate pick.
That's a win.
Right.
It's a win.
Okay.
If AJ wins, but she wins by DQ, that is still a win, is it not?
It ain't no extra points. I know that.
I never said it was extra points. I just said it's a win.
I'm just letting you know.
Hold on. When was the last time somebody won a title match at a PLE by DQ?
I don't think anybody won the title.
Yes, it ain't happening this time.
I never said she was going to win the title off of a DQ.
No, okay, when has somebody won I said a title match by DQ. Not saying that she won a title. When somebody won a title match by DQ at a PLE.
Was it one of them Cody Drew matches?
No.
But now that you mentioned that, we haven't had one in a very long time.
You know what? We need to shut up about this because I promise you, WWE start writing every time we start posting our podcast.
on Instagram. Shout out to the Wise Brother. Shout out to Mr. Joe Black.
Yeah.
Now, when AJ wins by disqualification, just know that y'all.
I'm just saying eyes. That's it. I'm just saying eyes.
I'm not gonna send nothing because I'll be
Right,
reacting to it live, and I'll be going like,
listen,
"What the fuck?"
Listen, we got this match. Let's move on to the next.
Oh my god! All right, Finn Balor versus the WWE heavyweight champion, world heavyweight champion, CM Punk. Who you?
I'm gonna take one out of Jay's book. Finn Balor's winning on an account of a DQ.
All right, now.
Nah. I got CM Punk. Jay smiling because he know that's something that he was about to say.
It would be weird if I said I got Finn Balor.
No,
I hope you would pick Finn Balor. We gotta keep this interesting. I'm not doing
it. I'm taking Finn Balor.
Okay.
Is he going to be Finn Balor or is he going to be the Demon Finn Balor?
Nah, he's going to be.
Or is he going to save that for WrestleMania?
He's saving that for WrestleMania.
So you got Finn.
See, I knew there's a reason why I like Truth. There you go, Finn by DQ. That's what I'm talking about.
He's laughing at you.
But who would be the one to cause a disqualification, Dom or JD?
The easy answer is Dom.
The easy answer is Dom.
Because for whatever reason, I got Dom versus JD versus Finn at WrestleMania.
Okay, you about to make every damn match.
Bro, this is about to be yes, every match is except for the title matches, like the main title match, except for Punk and Roman, is about to be a triple threat or a fatal four-way.
As much as I hate saying it, I'm not taking Dom. I'm taking CM Punk because I really think that. I'm sorry, I'm not taking Finn. I'm taking CM Punk because I really think that Finn is going to be fighting Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. That's what I really see it going.
And JD has to make a choice on who he's supporting?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, and then, and people would say, oh, it's easy. He going to pick Finn. That's his best friend. But Finn's been getting, ever since his first match with Punk, he's starting to become more distant from the Judgment Day.
Hey, I love what he said during their promo backstage, and how Dom said he was like, "You might want to do this on your own, but I don't." I was like, "What?"
Because what's the point of having a crew if you ain't gonna use them?
True. And Finn was like, "It's time to grow up, Dominic." I was
Finn's the last one to talk, and that's the reason why.
I was about to say
he's the last one to talk.
I was about to lose my shit when he said that to him. Like, Finn, shut your ass up.
Like
for real, shut up.
Hey, but he made a point. While they was hurt, he was doing it on his own.
Exactly. They were hurt.
Oh my Lord, Truth. Shut up. Talk about Brock in a triple threat match with Oba and God.
and Brock wins. Yeah, they were hurt. So that I hate that. Just like when Punk did that dumbass promo talking about this idiot has two titles that he never defends. He was hurt, and he's literally defending his titles like literally coming up. Got Penta on Monday, which could get interesting because if, let's say, when Finn Balor loses, because we all know that CM Punk, it must be in his contract that he can't lose in Chicago in any company, AEW, WWE.
It might be.
He's the only one that's immune to the lose in your hometown stipulation.
Lose in your hometown.
He's immune to that.
Yeah.
But when Finn Balor loses, Dom has his match against Penta. Dom is going to retain, I feel, because if the plan is for Finn and Dom at Mania for the IC title, I think that kind of what I said about the Raquel and Liv thing, because Finn was feeling away back then last year when Dom pinned him for the IC title, and he kind of did some stuff here and there to make you think that he was still holding a grudge, but then they got cool again and all this stuff, and he would tell Dom that he's not going to help him, but then he would still run out and help him like he did at AAA. I think what's going to happen is he's going to come and help Dom beat Penta, or at least distract. Then they're going to think it's cool and everything, and he thinks that Dom is so gullible that he's going to think, oh yeah, he believes it. because Liv is the only one to be peeping Finn's bullshit.
And Liv is distracted right now with her
Exactly.
bullshit.
She's
So,
distracted because she got her own stuff to deal with.
yep.
This is where Roxanne is needed. But anyway, yeah, like Truth said, Punk ain't losing in Chicago. He ain't never gonna lose. If
No,
he
he's
loses in Chicago, it's gonna be his last match ever. He finally loses in Chicago.
yeah, and he probably lose it to Gunther.
He probably restructured it to make sure AJ don't lose too. But yeah, so yeah, we all got Punk. All right, let's go ahead and get to the main event of the night, which will be the men's elimination chamber. In this match, we have Randy Orton versus LA Knight versus Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso versus Javon Evans versus Trick Williams. Who you got?
I wish Mr. Robert Brown was on here
Robert
right
Brown,
now.
Yeah.
Just so I could say, what do you got to say about Mr. I Can't See Color Now?
Oh, he said it on this before. I think he ain't gonna feel comfortable until one of them win a major title.
Oh, it's coming for Trick.
So here's the problem. Here's the thing. Okay. The way that they're pushing Trick, I want to say Trick so bad. I want to. But we all know the way that this storyline is going. It's going to be Cody Rhodes. My pick is Cody Rhodes.
Truth, you are my dog.
Nah, it's not. Listen, I thought about this for a minute, and I thought about Randy finally, kind of.
True. Did you watch the Pat McAfee show today?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Me
sure
too. Me too.
The only reason why I don't think that it's going to be Randy is because that leaves Cody and Jacob Fatu up in the air, and I feel like.
Oh, it don't.
Yeah, it does, because they're in this storyline with Drew McIntyre.
They are.
So it has to come to a conclusion. And I feel like the conclusion comes with them in a triple threat match at WrestleMania, where Cody beats Jacob Fatu, and then we finally get Randy, who turns on Cody and takes the title off of Cody.
Well,
I think that's the way
I agree with you on that part, right?
Yeah.
But this is the part that, and it'll go into another topic that we have, and it's this WrestleMania drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that we just lost a match card, so now they have to fill a match card.
We definitely did just lose a match card. We lost a bunch of them, though, because there's a bunch of injuries.
So with that match card, they're the same way that there was a deciding factor in Jey Uso now being in the elimination chamber when he wasn't supposed to be. Yeah. It was supposed to be Bronson Reed. Yep. Now I'm like, okay, so could they switch up elimination chamber, which made me think that, all right, Randy's at 14. For him to get over Triple H and be at 15, this could be his role. He also said on the Pat McAfee show, he doesn't know how many more elimination chambers he has, how many more WrestleMania he has. He would love to wrestle until he's 56. He's 46 years old right now. I'm just like, could this be the year that Randy wins to get over that 15-year hump?
So you think they're going to abandon this whole story?
I'm not saying that they're going to abandon this whole storyline. I feel like that now, yeah, you kind of have to make a swerve to the point that it could be Cody, Jacob Fatu, and some kind of whatever match, a no DQ match or something like that for the number one contender or something.
So you're putting Cody. So you're putting Cody versus Jay. I don't know at Backlash. If that's the case, then just put Cody versus Jacob at WrestleMania, and then the winner at
no. That's what I'm saying. The winner, Cody and Jacob at WrestleMania, and then the winner faces the champion at Backlash.
I get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to it, but to me, it just makes for such a better story for Randy to turn on Cody. And I would hate to lose that because they pivot because of injuries. And that's the only reason why I can't go along with it. I feel like Randy got to have his next title off of turning on Cody.
I agree. I'm not gonna say I don't agree.
So I've been seeing some stuff where I've seen reports. I'm not saying I think this, but I've seen reports to where uh, Drew McIntyre could be in a fatal four way at WrestleMania.
I know. I was gonna say that too.
so this, so okay, it's been questions. I've been seeing this online. Like an online conversation is, has Elimination Chamber been a little too predictable?
Yes.
Now, because I'm about to give my answer now. So, as much as it pains me,
You about to say LA Knight?
no, I would love to see LA Knight, but I
Jay
think, but
Uso.
shit, he might be the one because he might be the one to answer that fucking open challenge from Brock Lesnar, because you know the
Yeah.
rumors are that Brock and LA Knight going to fight at Mania.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be Oba, but go ahead. I'll tell you why later.
it could be a triple threat since he's doing all this. uh, I'm actually going to, as much as it hurts me to say this, I'm gonna have to go with the American Nightmare. I'm gonna have to go with Cody. I don't want to, but
hold on. But the people have said the Elimination Chamber is too predictable. I thought you was gonna say, so you're agreeing with the predictability, and then you're gonna pick the predictable one.
Yeah. For this match, it makes sense. Like
for this particular match, yes.
Yes, for this match,
I would love for it to be Javon or Trick.
I wanted Trick. At first, if Cody wasn't in, let's make sure we get something straight. If Cody wasn't a part of this Elimination Chamber,
yeah,
I would have gone with Trick. I think that we would have got an upset, and I think that they would have shot Trick up to the moon, and he would have been in the main event at WrestleMania.
Okay. And Trick has had interaction with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
But the fact that we still have Cody, we still have Jacob, and then also we still have all these injuries where we have a lot of people that are down and not going to be at WrestleMania, to me is even more why they're going to double down on this triple threat match. That's the way I see it. Like I kind of feel like they can't really pivot. There's no way of pivoting from this.
It is the way of pivot from it, but now, I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean,
so Jay, are you picking Cody?
Yeah, I'm picking Cody.
And you're picking Randy?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm picking Cody.
Oh.
I'm picking Cody. You know, I gotta spice it up. No. But I'm gonna pick the predictability, right? But with all these injuries and them losing a match card and stuff, it will only make sense to split that up, to do it the way that I had said. But
that's why do you think Brock came back?
But Brock came back even before Brock was already going to come back before Bronson Reed got hurt.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is that I feel like that's one of the reasons why they turned it. I don't think it was supposed to be an open challenge. The open challenge to me seemed like the way that they did it, it seemed like that was a pivot. And that was like, all right, let's go ahead and do this open challenge.
Brock coming, he was going to actually call out somebody.
I feel like Brock was actually going to call out somebody, yes.
I can agree with that.
I mean, yeah, possibly.
And I feel like that somebody was going to be Gunther.
I still think that him and Gunther are going to fight at SummerSlam.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Xander, you said for Chamber, yeah, we're talking about picking Cody for the Chamber win. Now, if Cody and Randy are the last two,
yes,
then that's how you can get the Randy Cody going forward.
Yeah.
Or maybe let's say, well, if you do Randy versus Cody, I feel like it kind of has to be for the title. Because at first I was going to say you could have Randy screw Cody against Drew and do that.
No.
But
what I would see Randy coming out to congratulate Cody for his WrestleMania moment again and hitting him with an RKO and lifting the belt.
Randy is turning on Cody after Cody gets the title back in this triple
at WrestleMania.
Not WrestleMania. It could be the Monday. It could be the Monday night after WrestleMania. It could be the Friday night after WrestleMania. Either way, Randy is turning on Cody, and they're going to draw this out to SummerSlam. Is what's going to happen.
So shout out to J Scott 1914 on Instagram. He said, "Oh Lord, Cody for the chamber makes my ears bleed."
Listen,
Mine too, but shit, what you gonna do?
There ain't nothing you can do.
Like, what you gonna do? Like, I don't know. Going Randy and Cody has whoa, what the fuck? Oh, he must be doing text to talk. Randy and Cody has match versus Jacob at Mania. What?
I don't know what he's talking about, but okay.
I think I know what he's saying.
I kind of get what he's saying. But
I don't.
It's not going to be a fatal four-way match. It's not going to be a fatal four-way match. This is going to be a triple threat match.
So you don't think it's going to be a fatal four-way?
No, but I will agree with what Mike Drop is saying, is that this WrestleMania is the season of triple threats and fatal four-ways. I feel like we're going to have a lot of these triple threat matches set up.
So you're going with Randy to win the chamber. Cody has match versus Jacob at.
Oh, okay.
So he's going with my idea.
So he's picking Randy to win, and then Cody has a match versus Jacob at Mania.
It sounds right. It's to me. Hey, I'm just saying that's how you pivot an injury.
The only way that takes place is if they don't plan on turning Randy heel by turning on Cody, which I kind of don't want to see. I don't want to see face versus face. I don't want to see face Randy versus face Cody.
Well, we could get that. You get the heel in a match.
Why? If he's already champion. If he's already champion, there's
no. Yeah, the thing that Aleister Black called him out on and using that punt, that is definitely what's going to happen. They foreshadowed it already.
If that's the case, then what I can see is I can see Cody turning heel on Randy.
Cody ain't turning heel.
But yeah, Cody's not turning heel anytime soon. He's the face of the freaking company right now. He's not turning heel.
Yeah.
This WrestleMania isn't even going to be a sellout. I need sellable content, please. I love
the fact that people keep saying that. Y'all crazy. WrestleMania is going to be a sellout. Y'all gotta get off that. Y'all gotta get off that whole WrestleMania. These PLEs not being a sellout. Oh my God, Royal Rumble wasn't a sellout because they had the white lights behind the chair and you couldn't see the people sitting in the chair. Y'all gotta let that shit go. WrestleMania is gonna sell out.
No, they not.
Every other year. Yes, they are. Absolutely, they are.
I didn't hear your idea, but makes sense as I don't see four-way for Cody, Jacob, and need a resolution. Cody would never recover from a turn heel. I mean, I say turn heel, from a heel turn, in my opinion. Never recover is crazy.
That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild.
Never recover is nasty. I don't like that. I don't believe it.
If John Cena can recover from turning heel, Cody Rhodes can recover.
And that might have been the most blundered heel turn in the history of heel turns.
Whoa.
All right. Are we done with Chamber?
Yeah.
All right. So next topic is it a coincidence that all of the OG members of the Vision are injured?
I thought about that, man.
And you see how they got hurt in order of how they joined?
Yeah.
At first I was thinking, because Seth Rollins' first injury was such a damn work, and I'm not gonna lie, they got us all. I really did think that he was injured the whole entire time. So they really did a good job at faking us out on that one. I don't know, man. Could Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed, one of those, be a work?
Mm-hmm. Bronson Reed, the report is he's out 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
I get that. That's what they report. They reported the same thing.
That's all we can go by.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They reported the same thing when Seth Rollins got injured that one time and then he showed up. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. This is too much of a coincidence.
Hold on.
It's too much.
Time out. People going to be hurt when that drone shows the stadium looking like a Las Vegas Aces home game. Jay,
First
you went to one.
I can tell you never been to a Las Vegas Aces home game because I have, and that shit was sold out. So I don't know what you're talking about.
But this is at the Raiders Stadium.
I have, and that's a different stadium too. But at the same time, I have video and pictures of a sold out building for the Aces. So I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, he said he has too. What's up?
Clearly, he hasn't.
JD, what's your thoughts on all the Vision members getting hurt in order of how they joined?
It hurts.
Literally.
It hurts, and I think that doing that is bad karma. It's bad karma. Using that Seth Rollins work of his injury, when he won the title back and stuff, when he had the Money in the Bank. Yeah, that's karma. Ain't no other way to put it.
Philosophical on this.
Yeah, it's no other way to put it. That's what happens when you shoot a dead horse. Like, bro, because I kept watching it over to see how Bronson Reed got hurt. He got hurt on the suplex.
No, they said he got hurt when he dove to break the pin.
He got hurt on the suplex.
I thought he got hurt when he dove off the top rope.
Okay.
And that's when he started grabbing his arm or whatever, shoulder, or whatever it was.
So Chad Gable suplexed him, right? And when Chad Gable did his suplex, that was the first time he looked at his arm like, yo, that didn't feel right. So then he was over in, so he was, yeah, that person. So then he was over in the corner, and when he broke up the pin, that's when it completely went out. Yeah, that's when it completely went out.
At the end of the day, though, we don't officially know if it is a work or not.
No.
Me personally, I just think it's too much of a coincidence. It's just too much. You're talking about all three of the members of Vision, like the big three.
I want to say that Braun Breakers is a work. I want to say Braun Breakers is a work.
One of them is. One of them has.
His hernia is a work?
For flipping the table?
Well, don't he was straining himself, and them tables ain't light.
But the staff can stack it back together during a TV break.
It's a lot of them.
Come on, no, but still make it make sense.
There's something about Zando. You made a great point. Is how they all got injured in chronological order. I don't know, man. I don't believe it. I won't believe it until after WrestleMania.
Look, y'all keep saying that it was on a save. Y'all gotta watch the before when Chad Gable suplexed him and his arm hyperextended. That was the first time that you noticed his injury. I know what everybody else is putting because that was when he grabbed his arm and the referee threw up the X. But you got to look at when he got suplexed by El Grande Americano and his arm hyperextended. That was the first time that he checked out his bicep.
Yeah, but we're still going off of the analogy that he's really injured with this.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that I feel like this
is too much. Okay, so his looks more like he got injured. Braun Breaker, we didn't even know that he got hurt. I was like, when did he lift the table? How did that even happen? I don't even remember seeing him lift the table. And then I had to go rewatch it. I was like, okay, he flipped the table. So now he's hurt. He got a hernia.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know if it's the universe or what, but it is hilarious.
It's crazy.
Not in a serious way, but it's crazy that they all got hurt the way they joined.
And shame on WWE if they chose to do the same thing again and again.
Why? They do the same shit all the time.
I know, but back to back, goodness gracious.
Now I got this from Fightful. It says, due to Bronson Reed's injury, heavy rewrites are expected for the Masked Man storyline. Because I feel like you have to rewrite it now.
There is no storyline with the Masked Man.
He has to continue taking out people, right?
I do like that because WWE in the past has been known to just drop storylines out of nowhere. and I don't want them to just drop this because it is interesting.
To
To
me, if I was to do it, I would just have the Masked Man take out Logan and then take out
Theory.
Theory.
Yeah.
So you would just have him just keep taking people, just take out the whole Vision at this point.
Yeah, you might as well at this point just have him take out the whole Vision.
Mm-hmm.
And just leave Paul Heyman to lean
No,
on.
not I wouldn't say not completely take out Austin Theory and Logan Paul, but like just kind of start making like distractions, and then you take out one, but you don't really fully hurt him, and just how he's been doing.
I mean, at this point, if all three of them are really hurt, what's the point of Seth Rollins coming back right now? Exactly. There is no point.
It isn't.
If I was Seth Rollins, if they are really injured, I would just enjoy my vacation right now.
I'm about to say, just keep rehabbing
and just leave him off of television and
stay on NFL Network. Yeah. Stay on ESPN. So I saw this, and so I'm gonna have some fun with this really quick. What if Paul Heyman started getting some replacements for the Vision? And I saw this online. And I saw this online because, and they brought up Ricky Saints and Ethan Page.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Page just lost his North American Championship to Miles Bourne on Tuesday. I think Ricky has a match coming up against Joe Hendry at Vengeance Day. But what if, let's just say that they did come up and they were quote unquote stand-ins to help out Logan and Austin until everybody came back.
I kind of feel like then you're creating a situation that when the members of the Vision get healthy and come back, now you got old Vision versus new Vision.
I mean,
we're dealing with another Bloodline 2.0 type shit storyline.
We did say that Seth was making his own version, a new version of it. We did say that. We said that Austin Theory was working with him.
I just said it was one. I just said it was Austin Theory working with him. I thought he was going back to his kind of his old crew.
Yeah.
Where he had the disciples and stuff like that, and saying that we have unfinished business. But this what Truth said Seth Rollins, you can't have a vision without a visionary, so I had to kill it. That could work. That sounds kind of Seth Rollins-ish. To Xander's point, I did see where they said they could have low-key did a deal with Karrion Kross.
Have y'all ever thought that we haven't seen what's old buddy's name that debuted at the Royal Rumble? We haven't seen him since.
Royce Keys.
I can see it.
What?
Paul Heyman goes and gets him for the Vision.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I mean,
put it like this: if Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are going to be out for half a year, and you want to keep the Vision strong, unless you're going to put the tag titles on Logan and Austin, what else are you going to do with them? I feel like you would have to bring in somebody else, just keep it going, and then you just go from there.
That idea has not been scrapped, so that could actually be who the Usos face at WrestleMania.
But then the Vision isn't. But then they're not a faction anymore. They're just a tag team.
They're going to have to be a tag team. They're going to be the Vision, but they're going to have to be a tag team, and they're just going to have to hold it down as a tag team until they get help. There's not much they can really do. This storyline is on skeletons right now. Not even bone. It's on skeletons
because of Paul Heyman.
Okay, so I guess the new question, because I've seen this as well, does this officially make the Vision a bust?
No,
you can't say they're a bust. They got injured. You can't call somebody a bust.
People are busting the NBA and the NFL because they get injured.
No, people are busting the NBA and the NFL because they suck
and get injured
on top of injuries,
and they can't compete. You could be a bust because you get injured. A storyline can be a bust because of injury.
I don't think that this makes the Vision a bust. I just think that this makes them have that they're fucking cursed or they got bad juju on them or whatever the hell it is. But
I mean, because you could easily, I mean, yeah, it could be like Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0, but at the same time, if they're going to be out for that significant amount of time, and Paul Heyman was on Busted Open Radio gushing over Austin Theory. You could easily just flip it and make Austin Theory the center of the vision for now, and then just do something with that.
I mean, well, think about it. They did that already. Once Seth got, everything and then turned on and then kicked out and got injured, then they put the mantle on Braun Breaker. Once Braun Breaker got injured, they put the mantle on Bronson Reed, right? Honestly, in my opinion, if you're going to keep the vision going and you're going to try to get them to hold it down for the next 4 to 6 months, you have to bring somebody else in. And honestly, I don't think you bring in a veteran. I think you bring in somebody young from NXT, or you know what I mean. Like I said, I keep forgetting nobody's name, but we haven't seen him since
Royce Keys.
Yeah,
and he ain't young.
I feel like no, I know that, but what I'm saying is that you bring in somebody that's not well known, established. You get what I'm saying? Right, but I do think that they
right here. I mean, it's opening up a whole nother conversation. This sounds like who's the Seth Rollins hater up here? Is it Xandal? That's who it is. Xandal's the Seth Rollins hater. Seth Rollins is borderline on the bust list when you compare his talent to the question of what if that man is hurt on an annual basis.
How you put Seth Rollins and bust in the same category? Whether he's hurt on an annual basis, that motherfucker gets hurt, wins the title.
If we really talking of bust and injuries, then Finn is the bust.
Finn is definitely a bust.
If we doing that,
if we going there, Finn is a bust.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oscar is a bust.
Okay, don't do that. This will be quick. AJ Styles has officially retired. It says that he signed a new deal to stay on backstage. He's going to help out younger talent. What y'all thoughts on him getting immediately put into the Hall of Fame?
I like it. And I agree with the whole thing about like having John Cena the center for. I honestly feel like that they were gonna ask John Cena to be on the Hall of Fame this year, but I feel like he turned him down. Yep.
I think so too. I think that he's going to get his own.
Yeah.
Because right now if John Cena did it, that would take away from Stephanie, and it would take away from AJ.
Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Who was it? Was it you, JD, on the last podcast? Somebody said on the last podcast, I think AJ is the new manager.
Yeah, I said that. I said that.
I really do. The fact that now that he said that he's staying on and he's going to help talent.
Yeah. Yo, I got a question too.
There's more to that.
Is Nick Aldis like? Did he retire because of injuries?
Yep. I think he did.
No,
I said that.
He never retired.
No, not WWE, but did he retire from?
No,
because he was on.
Aldis never had a major.
He was on NWA also.
Yeah,
Nick Aldis is probably going to come out and start fighting. I don't see it being Adam Pearce. I see Adam Pearce either transitioning to NXT or.
They just promoted Robert Stone.
I kind of feel like one of them is going to go. It's kind of time for a change, and it's kind of time for a shakeup. If I'm having to choose between Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, I hate to say this, but to go, I'm gonna choose Nick. I don't know what it is about Adam. I see Adam more as an authority figure than I do Nick.
Yeah, me too. I think Nick Aldis can still go in the ring.
I kind of agree with you, though. I kind of see Adam Pearce going to SmackDown and then AJ taking over as general manager of Monday Night Raw. Yeah. It shakes things up. It kind of creates a little bit of chaos.
He can still do a one-off match and it look decent.
That's what's great.
All right, so we actually, since we brought up AJ Styles, we actually did have a subscriber question. This comes from Jamari. And pretty much y'all kind of answered it, but it was, if this wasn't AJ Styles, like, how do you feel about the company just inducting people immediately after they retire?
This is AJ Styles we're talking about here. It's not like it's anybody else. AJ Styles had the career that is worthy of being inducted right when he announced that he's retired. I'm tired of, like, people. Come on. We got to be serious. We got to be honest here. you can't define AJ Styles' career based off of the last 10 years that he did when he came into the WWE. He was already on a Hall of Fame career, and he was on the end tour of his career anyway. If you look at all that AJ Styles did, AJ Styles was a Hall of Famer when he came into WWE. So what are we talking about here? I can see if this was fucking Logan Paul we're talking about, then my eyebrow would be up and I would be like, huh?
Well, shit. When's Bray Wyatt gonna get in?
You know, that's a good question. I really thought that they were going to put him in last year, and they didn't. So I don't know what the way.
What did they do? They just had a tribute with his brother and his wife or his sister accepting something for him? Because I thought they did something for Bray.
They didn't put him in the Hall of Fame? No.
You sure?
Let's look it up real quick.
It depends on your career, okay? There's some people that...
No, he's not.
No, Bray Wyatt's not. There's some people that can get an automatic induction into the Hall of Fame. John Cena, AJ Styles. Hell, let's just say the Undertaker decided that he wanted to retire, and then they decided they wanted to immediate. That's one person, yes. Randy Orton's another one. Of course, Randy Orton can get an immediate induction into the Hall of Fame. But if somebody like Seth Rollins decided he is as great as Seth Rollins is, and I do believe that Seth Rollins, yes, he will be in the Hall of Fame. No, yeah. I don't think that Seth Rollins get an immediate induction to even Roman Reigns and what he's done. Still don't think Roman Reigns gets an immediate induction.
Roman's more in line with them names than Seth is.
Roman is, but I still wouldn't say, hell, if The Rock came out and The Rock said, hey, I'm retiring, The Rock gets an immediate induction into the Hall of Fame. Yes.
So we have a new segment that Mike Drop wanted to do. So Mike Drop, you want to introduce your segment?
Yes, this new segment is Mike Drop Voices to be Heard. And with this, we are going to start something new going into WrestleMania season. We'll be adding a frequent subscriber who tunes in, who's an avid wrestler watcher, to give their voices and opinions on certain things that we talk about. So here we go with Mike Drop's Voices to be Heard. Please introduce yourself.
It is I am in the comments as Jay Scott. I'm an avid viewer, follower, watcher. I'm available on YouTube and Instagram. I follow the OTR podcast since day one, and I feel like my voice needs to be heard. I feel like typing does not give me. I feel like I need to be heard.
Okay.
So we've been reading. You got a lot to say.
Hello, folks.
A lot. Yeah.
Excuse my rudeness.
What would you like to say, sir?
I don't know where y'all want to start, but I do want to address some earlier comments. What I said about the. Let's start with the WrestleMania not being sold out. I was reading somewhere on social media. I know the validity of it, but tickets were going from 700 minimum to drop down to 350. The price being sliced in half. Of course, they're probably going to sell now because they're affordable. But going back to Vegas, slicing the prices, not having a functional storyline, all of these are factors as to why it's probably not going to work out. It's going down the drain. It's going downhill.
I agree.
And I know why. And it's not just the prices. It's Cody Rhodes. It's Roman Reigns. Same storyline they've been feeding
pause. I'm gonna see you got me with Cody Rhodes.
Can I please go ahead? Can I get one saying this? Okay. Let's first off let's address your price slashing. Okay. Have you gone in and verified where these tickets are that have been slashed? Where the seating
Well, that's is. AKA from Dave Meltzer. I don't know the validity of Meltzer's name anymore.
No. You brought it up, so let me go ahead and let me go ahead and inform you, okay? The price slash was, yes, to make tickets more affordable.
I'm listening. Talk to me.
Those affordable tickets are in spots that you're going to need a binocular to see the ring anyway, okay? There is no price slash on anything lower level. There is no price slash on anything floor seats, okay? There is no price slash at all. You're paying full price for that. They also are providing a 2-night package, I guess you could say.
And 4-night.
The 4-night, yeah. Well, the 4-night, they always had the 4-night. They've always had the 4-night package
on the 4-night
where you can get the Friday Night SmackDown, the 2 WrestleManias, and then you can get the Monday Night Raw. That's always been a package that they've always offered. Whereas the price slash, yes, people have complained about the prices, and they have complained about WrestleMania not being affordable anymore. That's one of the reasons why they had the price slash. Me personally, I'm not going to WrestleMania, and I'm not sitting nosebleed in the clouds where I have to watch a screen all day to see the match. I'm going to just stay at home, and I'm going to watch it from at home. There are some people who don't mind it, and they'll go ahead and they'll do that. WrestleMania will be sold out.
So pretty much what you saying is instead of me selling my house, I just gotta sell my car.
You don't have to sell your car. More like you can sell your dog. Let's just put it like that.
Dog.
Right?
Okay.
You don't have to sell your car.
Okay.
It's still in Vegas. It's still going to run you, even with you getting a $399 ticket. Now, granted, you got to pay for 2 of those. Okay, so you're talking about
$700-800
something after taxes. You still got to get your flight. You still got to get your hotel room, and then you're still talking about all the other stuff that's there, fan access, all the other events that they have for WrestleMania. You're still spending over $3,000, maybe $4,000 for the entire week. They're getting their money. Yeah, people think because they're smart. We're talking about billion-dollar business people here that come up with an idea. You think that they're going to slice these prices because they're not selling tickets? No. This is WrestleMania we're talking about. They're selling tickets. They're going to sell the tickets. They're not doing that. The same reason why the Hornets drop their tickets and then the stadium gets sold out and then you spend another $180 at the concession stand. They're smart. They're not stupid. They know what they're doing.
What else you got for us, bro?
Excuse me while I twiddle my stress ball. Can we go back to the Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes conversation? Because that's another one.
Because you got me.
That makes my blood boil.
Now we talked about this. So me and Jerm, we talked about this after outside of like a pod conversation or anything like that. Now, Roman, I agree on why they needed that factor, especially in this WrestleMania. Cody at WrestleMania winning again, yeah, he's already lived out his story. So I can agree with you about you need Cody in a WrestleMania, kind of sort of, but I don't agree that you need him for a title match. Most people will go against what I think or what you think as far as, because Cody is the top baby face, that you always gotta have the top baby face in WrestleMania thing, in the WrestleMania card picture winning. I don't feel like he has to win. Roman, I'm biased. That's my favorite current superstar now. Do I like the fact that he's in the WrestleMania main event? Absolutely. Do I like the fact that he's probably going to win? Absolutely. Why do you feel like that it's over for it?
Let me ask you this question right quick, sir. Let's say Roman Reigns does win again. Where does he go from here? The book has been written. What does Roman Reigns do now?
Roman now has Obafemi to go against. He now has Royce Keys to go against. He now has Javon Evans, maybe Trick Williams, maybe even Randy taking the title off of him. There's a whole new one. He literally called it out and saying they had to call me because the new people couldn't get it done. So now you just put a target on every new superstar to come after you.
So I agree with the newcomers getting into the picture, but I still think they need to earn their stripes before they can even look at Roman Reigns, right? So my thing is, you don't skip the people like the Jey Usos. You don't skip the people like Randy. They are disrespecting Randy Orton. Don't let me go there. People like him needs countless title shots before you even go to a Javon Evans, your local hood rat. And now Trick, I like Trick. I love Trick. Don't get me wrong. I love Trick. People like Javon Evans and these other NXTers, they gotta earn their stripes to even look at Roman Reigns.
Can I please?
Roman was just giving Javon tips backstage at the Rumble.
Can I please address something? I had to say something. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't piss me off.
For all the people who have so much to say about Cody Rhodes and got so much to say about Roman Reigns and about them being champions, about CM Punk being champions, and we want to see this person as champion, we want to see this person as champion. Let's get something straight. And let's make sure that we understand. When it comes down to at least WWE, because I'm not going to say this for AEW or TNA or any other wrestling promotion or whatever, for WWE specifically, what determines a champion? There are a couple of factors that determine a champion. Fan popularity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's the biggest determination of a champion? Merch. If y'all want a new champion and y'all want somebody different, go buy their merch. Because as of right now, ain't nobody else selling Cody Rhodes. Ain't nobody else selling CM Punk. Ain't nobody outselling Roman Reigns. This is what the people come
I love
to see.
CM Punk in the title. So how come Jey Uso cannot remain champion?
I hate CM Punk.
Because Jey Uso shot himself. He shot himself in the foot. His performance is why he can't remain as a champion. His performance in singles competition is why he can't remain champion. As you see, Jey Uso has all his glory in either multiple competitor matches or tag team matches where he could tag out, catch his breath, and then come back in.
I'm not going to say that Jey Uso is never going to get another title match, but as of right now, I'm not mad at the fact that Jey Uso isn't back in the title picture. Jey Uso's time kind of came. He got his WrestleMania match, but now we're on to something else. Will it circle back eventually to Jey Uso? Yeah. It could. It very well could.
I don't think Jey Uso was meant to be a long-term title holder.
Jey Uso was a transitional champion, and as much as I hate saying that, that's exactly what he was. You just have some people that are transitional champions. Hell, Drew McIntyre right now is a transitional champion. Drew McIntyre is not going to hold on to that belt for a very long time.
Nope.
I mean, it makes him a three-time transitional champion, but
three-time champion nonetheless.
Three-time champion nonetheless. And I feel like that's going to happen for Jey Uso later on down the road again.
Right.
But
the disrespect of a transitional champion for Mr. Yeet himself.
It's not disrespect. It's part of the
he finally got his moment. His brother didn't get his moment, so he stepped out of his brother's shadow and actually got his moment.
So y'all got to realize that at one point Roman Reigns was a transitional champion.
He was.
And I hate to go off topic, but this definitely correlates. Do y'all think Daniel Bryan was a transitional champion?
Absolutely.
At his first champion, his first title run, he was a transitional champion.
Was that not disrespectful to the work that man put in?
No, it was not.
Or was it?
Because based off of the storyline, it was not.
Let me twiddle my ball again because y'all starting to piss me off. Like I said, I put Daniel Bryan and Jey Uso in similar situations.
Daniel Bryan was in the same situation as Kofi Kingston at one point, and then he surpassed him with his next title run.
But did Daniel Bryan not the second title run?
You could honestly put all three of them in there. The Yeet movement, the Yes movement, and Kofi Mania. They all correlate. Transitional periods.
After Daniel Bryan lost that title, raise your hand if you thought that he was never going to get another title match. And what happened? He ended up getting another title match.
I knew he was.
And it sucked.
Oh, you said if you thought he was. Oh, yeah, right here.
But it sucked.
So let me ask you one more question. So you are willing to go through Cody and Roman for another per se 2, 3, 4 years before you see anybody else getting the title shot, whether they're a newbie, whether they're an old
it won't
guy.
be that long.
I'm just tired of seeing them too. It's like watching the same soap. It's like watching God and Light for the next 5 years, and all you see is Victor, and all you see is Sharon. It's the same people, man.
You may be tired of them, but they sell out a building, and as long as they sell out a building, you're gonna keep seeing them.
They can be included. They don't have to be included in the title picture. I don't want them in the title picture. I want them in a good storyline where they can tell a damn good story, but I'm tired of seeing them in the main event and the title picture. Let them be the side hoe. Why they got to be the main girlfriend every time?
Because they are now in the roles where Triple H, The Undertaker, Stone Cold, and stuff were at during the Raw is War type era and going into ruthless aggression. You got to remember that they're going down the same cycle as some of the people that we grew up on, right? So we're the old head fans now, but so we got, think about our parents. Our parents was tired of seeing The Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Kane every single Monday and Thursday. They were tired of that. They wanted to
no different.
I mean, sorry. How you feel about Roman is how I feel about Dwayne.
Do you not know how many times
do no wrong by me? Put some respect
on you just don't like the Samoa family.
So
put some respect on The Rock's name, please.
Let's get this one thing straight. There is one superstar. It proves that my theory is right. Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
we got fucking tired of Hulk Hogan. They got Hulk Hogan thrown down their throats for 20 plus years of main eventing. Why? Because everybody came to see Hogan.
I finally agree with you. Hulk Hogan was force fed to us.
There's no difference.
To the point where later in his career, we hated that man.
No, we didn't.
I speak for the
once Hulk Hogan went heel, we loved him.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the end, like towards the last 5-10 years, we hated Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
Hulk Hogan.
Exactly. Same thing with John Cena.
Yeah, they started to turn on him whenever you force, and I don't want that to happen with Roman and Cody. That you force them down our throats.
Well, it already happened. What happened was Roman had to get cancer, go away, and come back for us to start liking him again because they was force feeding him, and we was not wanting him. There's a reason why he got booed when he won the Rumble, and The Rock couldn't save him.
Yeah,
the man had to damn near die for us to finally get a breath of fresh air. That's crazy.
But that's the thing. They did it early with him because they already saw the potential. It's just the fans didn't see the potential because they were still rolling on this heavy. Triple H was still in the picture. Like all the old heads were still in the picture, and they wasn't ready for a new person. Same thing goes now.
What happened as soon as Roman Reigns reinvented himself and came back? Look what happened. And what happened? He became a fan favorite. Merch went crazy. Whether he was a good guy or bad guy, everybody was throwing up the ones. And that's why we got force-fed Roman Reigns as a champion for 4 fucking years.
Yep.
To the point where we were on here tired of the shit. Done and over with.
The only reason
there is no difference. This is how wrestling goes. And I say it again. If y'all want a new champion, go out and buy their merch. That's all I'm going to say.
To that comment, The Rock and Austin had more than a trilogy, so I don't think their runs were short at all. The Rock and Stone Cold had a trilogy, beyond trilogies. So, and you talk
theirs was kind of spread out, won't it?
There were spread out, but at the same time, when The Rock and Austin went up against each other, that damn title kept changing hands, kind of like when we got Charlotte. And we got Sasha Banks. Like that was exciting. That title kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I knew I liked you, man. You just be talking crazy sometimes, but I knew
I got a question. Big Jerm. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So speaking of Roman, because we've had this discussion on the pod, are you a fan of long title reigns? And when I say long, I mean almost a year or more. Or are you a fan of like 3-month title reigns, something like that?
I am a fan of long title reigns because I am a fan of the ultimate storytelling.
Okay,
and I
but
believe 3 months does not give you ample time to buy me into a story and invest me. I need you to build these characters. I need him to be untouchable, and then I need him to get to the peak. And whether he makes it over the mountain or if he gets defeated, I want to be on the edge of my seat watching. And you can't build that in 3 months. I need a
You
6
sitting
month
here
minimum.
being the one complaining about Cody Rhodes and all these other
Cody
people.
Rhodes has been
but
fed to
you-
me for 5
but
years.
You want a champion for a year.
No. I said 6 month minimum
Trey,
compared
you
to
set
Cody
him up.
Rhodes.
You
Cody
set him up
Rhodes
with
and
that
Roman
question.
Reigns are married. I've been seeing them since 2020. I'm tired of seeing them.
Ain't
I'm
massive.
tired. I'm tired of seeing them.
How are you tired of somebody who's not even full time? Roman is not even full time.
Because he makes the pendulum move with minimum effort. And I
Are you
get
tired
it.
of Brock Lesnar?
Well, now the type of schedule they got Brock on, I can actually tolerate him.
How can you tolerate somebody that they only got 2 moves?
I can
Suplex
tolerate Brock
F5.
because
Suplex F5.
again,
Now
I
don't do
said-
that because there's a lot of people that we a
Suplex
fan of that
F5.
only got 2 moves.
Hold on.
Right. I was a fan of Goldberg.
Hold on. So you like Brock Lesnar because of the schedule that he has. Isn't his schedule kind of similar to Roman's?
But he's not. Listen, the reason why I don't like Roman Reigns is because he's being force fed in the main event.
How is he being force fed?
Because he's had his time in the main event picture, right?
And what happened? What happened when Roman lost the title to Cody? As a fan, what happened to the views of WWE when Roman was that close to beating Hulk Hogan's record and then he lost to Cody? What happened to WWE? The needle dropped. The person that was pushing the needle, that was the needle mover, the views and everything dropped. They had nothing for Cody after he won that. Nothing. Cody Rhodes was nothing without Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins was the setup for Cody. Cody was nothing after he beat Roman Reigns. I promise you. Look at his championship matches after that WrestleMania.
Are you saying this because your name is JD Reigns? I think that's what it is.
I'm the reigning prediction champion, so maybe.
I think you are John.
I tell you like this.
You always wanted to be a part of the bloodline anyway, so Roman can't do no wrong in your eyes.
You only have to worry about it for another 3 years tops.
Another 3 years.
Because we at that point now where somebody's gonna have to step up.
And you know who's the perfect man for the job?
As much as I hate saying it, I don't think Seth Rollins has too much time left on him because of all the injuries that he has.
Hold on.
CM Punk doesn't have too much more time left wrestling. I don't think Roman is going to stay in this for another 5+ years. Just being honest with the schedule that he's on now.
No, he's an indie booker, so he thinks he knows everything.
Oh, I'm about to say because he's straight glazing. Like, was he a hater or something?
No.
Okay, but anyway, the person that's set up for stardom is Trick Williams. That's Trick Williams. It's a perfect spot for him. Yes, perfect.
As of right now, until they do the same thing to Trick they did to Melo.
No, well, they've already done Trick way better than they ever did Melo.
Yeah, than they ever did Melo, man.
Luckily, Trick came up from NXT in a better time than when Melo did,
and that's without even holding a singles title in WWE. So you were a fan of Cena.
I think that we are set up very good for the upcoming future with the people that we have now. I can see a lot of these people that they brought up from NXT. I can see them as our next champion that is going to have multiple title runs. I see it now. And I see that we're in an age now where we have a setup for more black champions. Yeah. That's what I see coming up with all the people that they brought up. So I'm looking forward to the future of wrestling because I think that we're going to have those dominant long title runs with more black champions than we've ever had.
I just can't see them slapping a title on somebody new right now for a long period of time.
No, absolutely not.
And that
or
working.
If they do, it won't be a long run if they do.
No,
it will be a transitional champion.
You will get buried.
But once it gets there, I think Carmelo and Trick has the potential to be a Booker Rock too.
No,
If you put them two black together, come on,
No.
those two together, the
No.
boys.
You said Booker and Rock.
Yeah.
And we
No.
know who's Booker.
And we know who's Booker. Exactly. We know who Booker is.
So
Melo, I'm sorry, but they nerfed Melo too bad to the point now where it's
He
going to
can
be
recover. I
sometimes-
hate when you say that stuff. He
Okay.
can recover.
I know. I'm not saying that he can't recover. What I'm saying is that as of right now, if they book that match, no. Melo
You don't think that match? You wouldn't be excited for that match for the U.S. title?
I don't think it would be. We're talking about main event worthy matches. We're not talking about mid card matches. I'm in a main event mindset. Melo versus Trick right now is not a main event type of match. That is a mid card match.
And I don't want to see Trick versus Oba because we got that in NXT. They got
Oba is another one.
I want to see Javon versus. I don't want to see Javon versus none of them, but right now. But I mean, it's going to happen because you got just like the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. You transition from NXT to the main roster. The story just keeps going. It just builds a chapter for it.
But look how long they kept them apart before they brought that rivalry back together.
And then they started fighting every 6 months. So
yeah, but what I'm saying is that with them, if this, as you see, KO and Sammy became our future. Correct me if I'm right.
Ugh.
Yes and no.
They did
to a point, right? They got in line with everybody else, with Roman, Randy, and all of them. They got along the same path as them. If they want to do right by everybody that they called up for NXT within the past 6 months to a year, you got to keep those people apart for a certain period of time so it just doesn't look like a playback of what they did at NXT. Think about Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. They kept them apart for like almost 6 months before throwing them back into each other.
Let me prove my point right now. If KO was back in WWE and healthy, KO versus Sami Zayn, is that not a main event match?
Main event for the championship, absolutely.
For the championship, if it's booked right now.
Yes.
If KO wasn't hurt, he would be champion, not Drew McIntyre.
If so, you agree that is a main event match?
Yeah.
Yes.
So is Trick and Melo a main event match?
Yes.
Now you playing now.
Not yet.
It took them a while to build up.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Not yet. No.
Not yet.
Not yet. No. It will be, but as of right now, no.
Yeah.
That's my point. My point is that we can't complain about the wrestlers that we have because the ones that we have and the ones that we know that are on top, this is what the people want to come see. So until fans change it and y'all push for some of these,
well, the funny thing is the fans were pushing for Braun Breaker, but they decided to have CM Punk beat him clean on the anniversary of Raw on Netflix.
Because that was
the fans be barking.
Listen, we all said
I feel like that's something that WWE got wrong.
That was something WWE got wrong. We already said this, okay? They get it wrong more times than they get it right. All right. Outside of that,
because we can't say that they need to push the young talent, but then when the young talent is in the prime spot to get the title, they make them lose.
But Braun Breaker was already the IC champion before that.
Only gave y'all two factors. I gave y'all fan and I gave y'all merch sales. Okay, I forgot about the other factor, and the other factor is creative. Okay, which is probably
the main factor
here. Okay, is creative. All right, so we don't know what the hell creative be thinking of. Creative doesn't listen to anybody but creative. They give two shits about fans. It's what they want to do. So 90% of the time, creative gets it wrong. We always say this, but that 10%, sometimes they get it right. Who knows? Maybe one day we may get a 70-80, I don't know, 60-50. We're not there yet with creative. 6-7, you know? I don't know.
I do have another question. Do you all think there's a future of John Cena coming back in some capacity?
Well, he signed a deal to be with them, but it's a backstage deal. I don't think we'll see him in ring anymore. I believe him when he says that.
Cena?
Yeah.
You will see Cena, but you won't see him wrestling.
Yeah.
Do I think Cena's going to make an appearance where he comes back, AA somebody, and then somebody else wins the title? Yes. Do I see Cena in a match? No.
Kind of like how Sting came back to help Darby Allin.
Cena
AEW.
is the one. See, out of
Undertaker.
all the wrestlers that have ever said, "I'm retired, I'm done, I'm never going to wrestle again," Cena's the one guy that you could take for face value when he says he can't go anymore and he's not going to do it again.
Yeah, nah, you didn't change your tune because you was calling Cap for the longest.
I mean, I was still hoping that we would have got a surprise. I don't like the way that he retired. That sassy ass tap out. It will always be sassy. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, all right. That's how we chose to end Cena's career. I'm still mind blown and baffled that we would. I'm not mad that Cena lost. That's the problem. Like, I'm okay with the loss. It's the sassy ass
The
tap
tap
out.
out was the right decision, and I'm standing on that.
I'm not saying the tap out wasn't the right decision. I'm saying it was a sassy ass tap out. Like, we could have.
It was. I
could've
threw
did
up in
better.
my mouth that night. When I told you I was so excited for that match, for that to end like that, I literally threw up in my mouth for that. That was disgusting. That was utterly disgusting. And I'm not even a John Cena fan, but I wanted him to go out better than that. He went out like a chump. He did.
Yeah,
You sounded like a John Cena fan.
he could have honestly
I'm
went
seasonal
out
with
like
him.
the way that AJ Styles went out.
Nah.
And me and Jay called for that. The same way that AJ Styles passed out, John Cena could have just passed out and not tapped out.
I would have accepted that.
I get the whole give up thing, but to Jay's point, that sassy ass tap.
John
Yeah.
Cena has never tapped out.
No.
Never
Exactly.
tapped out. But then again,
Exactly.
John Cena has never gone heel. I don't understand why they decided to end his career on a bunch of firsts, whatever.
To draw you in. And it
didn't
worked
draw me in. It didn't draw me in.
because you were already there.
True. That tap was not fun.
There's nobody that's going to agree. Nobody is going to agree with
His
you.
smile was
I
the
agree
smile
with
at the end of Fast and Furious. He did the little grin and then he. Okay, I give up, buddy.
That tap was disrespectful.
I would have rather the ref just pulled his hand up for a 3 count.
That tap was sassy.
Is a dream match? Does this make sense for a dream match? Javon Evans against Seth Rollins? I would.
Okay,
love
so
that.
you guys have been listening to Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. So we're going. That's not a freaking dream match. Okay.
No.
I mean, we already saw Javon versus Randy because they do the same move.
Give that man a chance. Maybe if Seth Rollins can stay healthy for 1 full year, then
You know
maybe
what's going to
I'll
be? You want to know what's going to be a good match? Javon Evans versus Logan Paul. When they mix it up, that's going to be. Think about what Logan Paul did with Ricochet, and Javon Evans could his bounce is to me better than Ricochet.
Now you're talking about one of the biggest misses ever, Ricochet.
Yeah.
He making up for it in AEW.
Yeah,
I get that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
They definitely dropped the ball on him the same way they did with what was that guy's name? That white boy that did all that. Oh my
you
God!
talking about Evan Bourne?
Evan Bourne. There we go.
Yeah.
Him and Ricochet is in the same category.
So you had messaged me. You wanted to say something about Jade and Charlotte, and then we're gonna call this a wrap.
Well, I hate the both of them, but I actually like Charlotte a little more because Jade is just too damn stiff for me. And the fact that the injury to what's the girl's name? Bianca. Kind of force fed us Jade. I feel like she's gonna lose at WrestleMania. I hope Charlotte squashes her, and let's put Jade on the back burner.
How is Charlotte gonna squash her? She won't be fighting Charlotte.
Oh, she's not fighting Charlotte?
I think
Charlotte's
she will
not
be.
in Chamber.
Nah, see, they over here because
no, you got it. Shut up, Trey. Shut up, Trey.
The Chamber's gonna fight her.
Trey, shut up.
Well, who else is gonna fight Jade?
You got to pay attention to what we were saying on the pod.
I would just like to address one thing. Bianca's not injured.
Oh, did you not see that picture of her finger?
I saw a picture.
Did you see the
I
video?
saw another picture though. I saw a picture with her and her husband, and A lot of people was wondering why she was blocking her stomach in the picture.
Oh, you
Yeah,
think she's
y'all try to put a baby in everybody? Good
right?
lord.
I don't think that. I don't think she's.
Hold on, I
pregnant.
said that 6 months ago.
That was definitely AI. That was definitely AI.
All I'm saying is that picture surfaced, and then later we see a picture of her finger and her in surgery again. That's all I'm gonna say. We gotta keep the narrative right? You know what I'm saying? The narrative is that she injured.
Yeah, she's
I don't
injured,
know.
freaky zeeky. She's not pregnant.
You never know.
No,
As of Jade, I'm telling y'all right now, they're not taking the title off of Jade. They're not.
After 100+ days and one defense.
It's not her fault. Once again, it's not her fault that she has one defense. It is creators' fault because they decided to throw all their superstars in the tag team division.
so
And
you
they
basically
decided to
saying
do
that they like
absolutely
her
nothing
better
with
than
Jade.
Tiffany Stratton?
Okay, so
They
you
like
gotta
her better
think-
than Tiffany Stratton?
Not gonna say that, but you got to think Meechin and what you call it just came back,
BFAB.
and BFAB just came back. To Trey's theory, they thinking about doing the baddies again, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was your theory, right?
The Funkadactyls 2.0?
So with them coming back, doesn't make sense to take the title off of Jade.
There we go.
And
How does
then,
that come out, Jade?
but then you also got to think you got a smaller Ozempic Nia Jax.
All right.
No, but I will say this. Now, hold on. One, when I say that the women's division is starting to make a full circle, is because Nia Jax and Lash Legend are taking the women's titles, the
Tomorrow?
tag team titles.
Because they fighting on SmackDown for them.
I believe that they're taking the women's tag team titles. And what that's going to do is now they're going to start putting some of these women that they made these makeshift tag teams with, putting them back in the women's division.
Riho splits up.
That's what I think is going to happen. I 100% do.
Asuka and Kari split up.
Yep.
Charlotte and Alexa.
Charlotte and Alexa split up.
I called that weeks ago. They should have Alexa and Charlotte should have been separated.
No, it's going right. It's going the way that it should.
I thought that if Charlotte got into the chamber, then that could have expedited it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's coming though, and I think that Alexa going to be the one to turn on Charlotte.
Absolutely.
But they had to do it this way. Charlotte eliminating by accident Alexa, and then now Charlotte's not in the elimination chamber. They're working this the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
But to Jay's point, like you got all these women, they're about to stack the championship pedigree back up for the women's. Like
Jay's not losing. I will say this: when Jade loses the title, it's going to be because somebody cashes in the Money in the Bank.
I was just about to ask if she's going to get cashed in on.
Yeah,
she's going to get cashed in on. Absolutely.
I was thinking Bianca was going to come back and screw her over.
Nah, not yet. We don't know what the hell's going on with Bianca.
I mean, I could see. You remember when Brock Lesnar just showed up as the last person in the Money in the Bank?
yeah.
I can see that for Bianca. Showed up as the last person.
Whoever wins the Money in the Bank is cashing in on Jade.
That's why she's pushing.
Same night,
or what you call it? So
you think same night?
I could see it being the same night.
Yeah.
I could see it. It's been a while since we had the same night cash in, right?
Yeah, because Naomi was at Evolution.
Yeah, so it's been a while. So I could see this Money in the Bank, either women's or men. One of them could be a same night cash in.
Which to me is pure cinema. I love that. My dream is for Roman Reigns to win the title and somebody do it to him because I hate him.
Nobody will ever cash in the Money in the Bank. They're not cashing in on Roman Reigns. That's not happening.
It happened already.
I mean, well, yeah, I'm talking about now.
No, it didn't.
That Roman Reigns been cashed in on by Seth Rollins. What you mean?
It was the same night though.
No, not the same night.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The same night.
Nah, because remember it was
that was WrestleMania.
Seth beat Roman for the title, and then Ambrose cashed in on Seth.
Trey. So you're literally not you're dismissing the ultimate heist,
The
the
ultimate
heist of
heist.
Oh, I said same night.
No,
was that
we
not?
already said same night. No, not same
And
night.
I was talking. No, I know Roman's being cashed in on. I watched it. I'm
Yeah,
talking
Well,
about
I
him
said
just.
same night.
Yeah, he was talking about same night, and I
No,
know, and I was
no.
talking about the shit when the whole Shield was a champion
oh
in
yeah,
one
yeah,
night.
yeah, that was Ambrose.
What I'm saying is that nobody's cashing in on Roman Reigns same night that they win the championship. They're not cashing on Roman Reigns, period, as of right now. So that's not even happening.
Oh
So,
yeah, he did. Truth is right.
You talking about this
Sheamus
version of
cashed in on
Roman?
Roman the same
Yeah,
night.
yeah, that was a big dog.
Oh.
Roman got cashed in on twice.
yeah.
Well, then you know what? I might actually like the guy. Then I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, this somebody else.
I'm sorry. Was this pre cancer Roman? I'm sorry. I have a little
Yeah.
bit of empathy. Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
You know, I have a
Okay,
little bit of empathy.
Before we get canceled, we're ending this on that note. Okay, all right.
Hey, tap that like and subscribe button, man. I have spoken.
All right, bro. Peace. That was fun.
Hey man,
Before we get up out of here, I did have some quick hits really quick.
Listen. Aren't your AirPods about to die? We're past the capacity of your. Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
So reportedly, this is from exclusive John Wrestling. I saw it on IG. This is unfortunate news coming from Body Slam today. We always loved the WWE draft, and we even attended. Oh, he's talking about them personally, but apparently they're not going to have a draft this year.
They should have cut the draft years
NXT
ago.
talent has been called up during the year. Instead, the WWE plans are not going to continue it. So I guess we're not getting a draft anymore going forward.
They should have canceled it years ago. The draft is weak as hell. I'm not mad about that.
And then we also have here. Remember we talked about Warner Brothers and Netflix.
Yeah.
So what happened was they made an offer to Netflix. I mean, no, Paramount made a better offer apparently, and Netflix had 4 days to submit a revised bid. But it recently came out in the last couple of hours that Netflix has decided to withdraw its deal to acquire Warner Brothers Studio and its streaming assets, as the Warner Brothers board has determined that the revised offer from Paramount Skydance is more favorable.
I mean, it is what it is. It's Paramount. I mean, it would have been a nice pickup for Netflix, but hey.
I was just about to say that, True. So Ruka is reportedly getting called up to the main roster with new theme music. Zarya turned on her and cost her chance at JC James Championship. Turned on her on Tuesday.
I like Sol Ruka. I can see Sol Ruka as a United States champion or Intercontinental champion, so that'd be good for her.
Where do we think she goes?
SmackDown.
I told you, all the women need to go to SmackDown.
Yep.
Everybody gets called up needs to go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
We spoke about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes says his next contract will be his last. This is from Wrestle News Co. During a Wednesday appearance on ESPN's Unsportsmanlike, that's their morning radio show at 8 o'clock, Cody Rhodes addressed his long-term future and retirement plans. Cody stated that while he no longer has a specific end date mapped out for his in-ring career, he confirmed that his next contract will be his last. Quote, I do not know whatever the next deal that I sign with WWE. I ain't going nowhere. The next deal will be the last, unquote, Rhodes said. He also pointed to peers like Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar as evidence that age is no longer a barrier in the modern wrestling industry.
It isn't. It hasn't been for a while. I mean, fucking A. If age wasn't a barrier when Ric Flair's old ass was wrestling back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. Listen, if Cody wants to, and if his body feels like it, Randy Orton shows that age isn't a number. They're still wrestling. He could still go. I
And
think that is
Randy takes long breaks too to
I
recover.
think that is smart for these wrestlers. I told you, didn't somebody just say not too long ago about how Ric Flair was talking about he wanted to come back and do another match? Like that's when it gets excessive, when you just don't know when to quit. Like when you got die in the ring. There's some Ricky. What's that damn movie with old buddy when he played the wrestler?
Mickey Rourke.
Ricky York, yeah.
Mickey Rourke.
That's what this shit's going to turn into. Flying off the top rope and having a heart attack. Like at some point, somebody has to step in and say no. Absolutely.
Yeah. Last thing, this is from Sean Ross Sapp. Apparently, Ring of Honor is set to start filming at WJCT Studios in Jacksonville this Sunday. Fightful Select is told, so it looks like ROH may be finally getting a TV deal.
Okay.
But, that's all I got. HGH is a hell of a drug.
It definitely is. So is crack and crystal meth, because you got to be on all of it.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all very much for tuning in to this very spirited episode of Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast, episode 190. This has been our Elimination 2026 predictions. I'm your man Trey, aka. Oh wait, whoa! Watch party this Saturday, 7 p.m. start time. I will be in the building. I may or may not have some folks join me. I don't know if anybody from the cast is going to join, but watch party for Elimination Chamber. This is your man Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Thursday Night Trey, aka Watch Party Trey.
It's your boy Jay, aka OTR Messiah, aka Full Time Jay, aka Anti Watch Party Jay.
This is your boy OTR Mike Drop, aka the current and defending prediction champion. Peace out, big shawty.
Catch y'all this Saturday.
You love me when I do this.